Our guest today is one of the breakout wide receivers from last season, 57 catches, nearly 900 yards, both second on Ole Miss last season, 2 TDs last year, and also all SEC third-teamer by Phil Steele. Cayden Lee.
Oh, the applause is nice.
Nice. Welcome to the Manning Room, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
So, again, this is the day after SEC Media Days.
Yeah.
So this is interview, number 21 now at this point? I mean, my gosh. So thank you for that. I mean, all of our fans are going to appreciate you and your perspective too.
No, for sure. I mean, thank you for having me. SEC Media Day was amazing, but, I'm ready for this one.
This is the best one, the most important one. This one's going out to our fans and our fans only. But that experience too, I always find it interesting because you're not really talking to, our media is there, our local media, but there are a lot of national media there too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking to guys from around the conference as well. What was that experience really like for you?
For me, it was honestly like really, really amazing because I had watched SEC Media Day since middle school and high school, and I always was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool to go. And then I actually got to go. So I was like, if I opened my phone and I was taking pictures of everything, like I was like taking pictures with like people that were like doing the interviews and stuff. I was like a fan there. So it was awesome for me.
Yeah. We got to talk about your fit. Dude, you looking fly, man. The bow tie. Not a lot of people can rock the bow tie.
That I got here actually from Finch and Kelly on the Square. You guys should go check them out. Really good people, really good everything. But the suit, I had to come a little flashy with the suit and then the shoes. Very, very, very expensive. So,
well, expensive. Well, duh. I mean, in order to look good, you got to toss some money down.
Look good, feel good, talk good, play good.
Yeah. Well, what was no one's wearing bow ties these days. Mm-hmm. What was the thought behind the bow tie?
I really just like to be unique and different. I don't like to wear a lot of the same clothes that you see like a lot of people wearing. I always like to stand out and kind of pop, do my own thing.
Mm-hmm. Is fashion, are you big into fashion? Do you like to?
I am. I played on Cam Newton's 7-on-7 team growing up. So that's a big reason why, Cam, he'll wear whatever he wants to wear. So
man, that guy's wearing like top hats and stuff on TV on ESPN.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but maybe in the future.
Well, where do you like to shop?
Really, I like to thrift a lot. I don't more so like to go to just like the Louis Vuittons and everything that a lot of people go to. I really like to thrift, like some jeans for $5, $2, like hole in the wall spots, really.
So, sometimes you can ask people like where they get like their, I don't know, like player comps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get your fashion sense from somebody? I don't know if somebody taught you like how to dress and things like that.
I just really just kind of like pick and pull from a lot of different people. Like, I like Cam, of course, Shea Alexander for OKC, Stephon Diggs a little bit, kind of just all over the place, just like picking and pulling from everyone.
I love that the game fits have become big.
Yeah.
In the NFL and what you guys wear on the Grove too. I don't know if you're already thinking about what you're wearing week 1 on the Grove.
Yeah.
You already know?
It's already planned out.
What about week 2?
A whole season.
You got the whole season already planned out.
Yes.
I love that, man. Why is that important, to plan that stuff out and to look good?
I just feel like it kind of it sets the tone for the day. For me, it's like I feel like if I feel good, then my energy is good. And I'm really big on energy. I feel like if you have a positive energy going into something, it kind of pulls the team together, pulls the people around you together, kind of just makes it more interesting,
Yeah. Other than you, who's the best dressed, do you think?
See, we got a lot of transfers. So I'm really itching to see what a lot of people do. But right now I'm really thinking Caleb Odom. Caleb Odom is up there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it last year? Do you think who had some good ones last year?
There's of course Trey Harris. Yeah. Princely was pretty good. Dart, got to give it to Dart.
He had some good ones, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he was looking pretty fly always. Okay, so enough about that. Because I'm sure some people want to move on here. Your year last year, how do you feel like that went for you last year? It was a breakout year for you. I read your stats to start the interview, but I'm curious to know what you thought.
Yeah, just going into the season, from a player's perspective, I just didn't really know what I needed to improve on, what I needed to work on, because that was my first kind of like real taste at playing an entire college football season. So just learning that I needed to get a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. So I've gained 10 pounds since last season for this upcoming season. I was tired of getting thrown around and things like that. So, just finding out what I need to improve on was really good. But overall season went really amazing last year.
So a lot of lifting, a lot of diet, stuff like that.
A lot of just eating better, a lot of eating more of the right things and more frequently.
What was your go-to meal?
Last year?
I mean, just to put on some weight.
So I've been really big into breakfast. 4 or 5 eggs at a time, pancakes. But listen, it's gonna get more improved. Then I've been really big into like Caesar salads and stuff like that. A lot of just protein drinks and protein shakes and things like that.
Is it did you know how many like calories you needed to ingest?
Yeah, so I think it's crazy. Like last season, I think they said I'm supposed to get anywhere from 25 to 3,000. Like last year, I was getting like I think 1,500.
This is in a day.
Yeah, in a day, 1,500 in a day, and I thought like I'm stuffed. Like, well, I was like, oh, this is a long way to go.
You thought it would be easy. It's
Yeah.
not. I mean, look at me. I mean, I have a high metabolism too, and it's
You
like,
look great.
oh, I appreciate that, man. I'll clip that, put that online. Cayden Lee tells me I look great. But you don't realize it because when you eat a meal, you think I'm full, but then you got someone next to you be like, no, you didn't eat enough. Like,
Yeah. So the
you
big
know the
thing is just
burger.
like you don't have to eat to get full. You just got to eat more frequently, like 4 or 5 times a day rather than 3 full meals.
well, so training then, how often are you lifting weights? Like, what does that program look like normally?
While I'm here at school, we're lifting once, and then we're also conditioning with the lift. But it's a lot of coming back in the afternoon, getting a lot of, bicep curls and abs and things like that, just to like tone the muscles and also do speed work, so you're not getting slower while you're gaining weight.
Okay. What's your favorite part of the body to work out?
Upper body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Females and everything, they always like the upper body.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you never know. Someone may like the, some guys may not.
They
I
say
don't
curls for the girls.
know.
Yeah.
You could have clipped that one too.
Yeah.
No, I love that. So the reason I asked about some of your off-season stuff because I saw some of your vlogs on YouTube.
Mhm.
And we got to plug that right now. What's your YouTube channel?
Cayden X Lee.
Cayden X Lee. Cayden X Lee on
Yes.
YouTube. Dude, the vlogs are sweet.
Thank you.
Why'd you start doing those?
Mhm.
Who'd you contact to get to edit those and film those for you? I want the whole
So
backstory.
I'll give a little plug to my guy Evan F. Raw. He's doing an amazing job. He's gonna be one of the big photographers and videographers coming up. But I was just like, how can I kind of just engage the fans more in like what we do off the field? I was like, because a lot of people I'd meet at like on the square and everything, they're like, what are you doing in this off time? And I was like, how can we kind of pull them in and let them know and let them watch just little pieces of what we do? So I was like, you know what, let's just start a little YouTube channel.
Mhm.
And I didn't really think too much of it at first. And then I started talking to Evan, and he had these big ideas. And I was like, I just kind of let him do it. And we kind of just clipped some things together. Went out and trained in California with Jayden Daniels and everything. We got that on the vlog. Went down to Miami with Austin Simmons and a couple of our transfer receivers. That was amazing, and we should have some more vlogs coming soon.
Yeah, I can't wait, and they're entertaining too. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So the California one, how did that come about? Because like you said, you're catching passes from Jayden Daniels,
Mhm.
and I'm watching. I'm like, that looks like Jayden, and then finally you're in the car like, oh, we're catching passes from Jayden. I'm like, holy that was really Jayden. So
Yeah.
like, how does that stuff come about?
Yeah, so last off season I went out to California with Jackson Dart and Trey Harris, and they kind of like plugged me in with some people out there, and so TJ Hujamanzada, he played with Chad Ochocinco. He's a big receiver trainer, so he works out there with Jackson Dart's people, and this year, of course, sadly Jackson Dart's not here, so I had to make that trip by myself. But I was out there training, and luckily Jayden had some off time, so he was out there at the same time. There's a lot of quarterbacks out there, Nico from UCLA now, and who else was out there? Basically all the big quarterbacks you can think were out there, but Jayden was there that one specific day, so it was pretty cool.
Is it? You mentioned other quarterbacks are out there too.
Mhm.
Is it cool to you to interact with them, or is it I don't know, just knowing they're not the enemy per se, but like, are you cool with them? What do you guys talk about when you're in those types of settings?
More so, it's a lot of like competitive little like shots here and there. Like if we won this year, they'll be like, hey, remember when you messed that throw or threw an interception here? And he'd be like, remember when my DB strapped you here or something like that. So it's just a lot of back and forth, but it's all cool. It's all cool. They're great guys.
It's funny because you bring that up with Jayden. I don't know if you kind of asked him about when he got popped when they were here a couple years ago by.
No, I don't want to bring that up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not. You mentioned going down to Miami.
Mhm.
Does Austin put that together? Do you all have a group chat that you want to? Is it a together idea, or what's the genesis of going down to Florida?
Yeah, so we just got together with Austin as a receiver group, and we were like, we feel like after spring we needed to get some timing and things like that down. So he was like, let me just put some stuff together. He talked to our people, we talked to his people, and then he kind of set it up.
A lot of people involved here.
A lot of people
Is there
involved.
people agents or people like what? Who are the people? Or
More so just like family members,
Oh,
like
okay,
his dad.
okay,
'Cause it's
okay.
just easier to just put it on the parents. Let them handle it. Let them figure out all the logistics, and we just go down there and work. So I think it was me, Winston Watkins, Trey, Deuce Alexander, and then a couple other people down there that were training with us.
That's pretty awesome. I love the dynamic between you and Austin,
Mhm.
and obviously we see you guys together at sporting events and supporting student athletes at other, Swayze and softball and things of that nature. But to actually see you two interact when it's just you two in a room, and obviously this is me basing this off your vlog. I mean, you guys seem like you've known each other since you were 7. Like the way you banter back and forth, and how many years have you really known each other?
Right at 3. I've known him for about 3 years now, and it's been a really good relationship because we kind of have the same kind of personality. May seem like it, but we really don't naturally talk. We're not very vocal.
Really?
Yeah. So when we first started hanging out, it was more so very silent, very quiet, and then now it's like my best friend. So we just talk every day.
I love when he's like, "Oh, Cayden's got to look good every time." He's like, "He's just waiting on you," and like, I don't know, you were doing something, he's making fun of you. I'm like, man, these guys, I feel like they've known each other since first grade.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the way, like, I don't know, when we all have best friends, that's how you interact.
Mhm.
When did you know though that maybe you guys were going to be close? I don't know if there was a moment or
Mhm.
that you guys had or something that comes to mind where you're like, you know what, this guy and we're probably going to be best friends for life.
I really think it was just more so, really like in the off season. I feel like going into last season, we just watching him work in the off season, watching myself work in the off season, and I feel like if you're able to just watch somebody, the work that they put into something that they love doing, not just so much just going out there and playing and just kind of relying on just athleticism, it kind of just builds a natural bond.
Yeah. Why was going to other sporting events important to you too?
Yeah, because all the other sports they come and support us, so we're like, why can we not go support them same time, but it's also he played baseball.
That's true too.
He played baseball, and so it's sometimes he was like, Cayden, we got to go to the baseball game. I was like, another one? We just went to 3 straight. He's like, yeah, man, they got another home one. We got to go. So just going to all the baseball games, volleyball, soccer, softball, anything.
Did the other athletes say thank you? I mean, do they notice you guys there and say like,
Yeah,
thanks so much for being there?
It's
It means
not
a
so
lot.
much just saying thank you. It's just kind of just like a mutual respect. But we talk to all of them. We eat at the same dining hall and everything. So we're really close with our athletes.
Is there a sport you guys are close with other than baseball, obviously, because Austin's, I don't know if you guys hang out with another sport at all, or I'm always interested in how
Mhm.
you all as student athletes interact and cheer each other on.
Yeah, we were really close with the basketball team this past season.
Nice.
They did a really good job. Also, softball did a really good job as well.
So I feel like softball somehow got Lane Kiffin to throw out a first pitch. Like I feel like they're in with everybody at this point. I just
Yeah.
don't. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Can we talk about home?
Yeah, for sure.
Kennesaw, Georgia, right?
Kennesaw, Georgia.
What was it like growing up there?
It was amazing. I went to 3 high schools actually.
No way.
Yeah, so I started off at Hillgrove High School, then I transferred to Westlake High School in Atlanta, and I finished up at Kennesaw Mountain.
Was that hard? 3 different high schools?
I feel like it got me ready for college. I just more so just learning new playbooks, being able to just make new friends and be in different environments because all of the environments were really different. So just being able to be in different environments was awesome for me. I feel like it was good for me mentally.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, growing up, it was really just me and my mom, and my grandparents. So really close family, sports family. I always had to play a sport. I was in like 3 sports at the same time, driving from practice to practice. So I was never not going to play a sport.
Yeah. What were the other sports?
Soccer and baseball.
Really?
I was better at soccer than I am football.
Really.
True story.
Based on the footwork, man, I could see you being an elite soccer player.
Yeah,
Did you get any looks?
I did. A national team looked at me for a little bit, but
No way.
it came. I started realizing soccer was more so overseas that you had to really get into stuff, and I'm only child, so I didn't really want to. Yeah. So
No, I get that, and I'm
Mhm.
sure you're close to mom.
yeah, that's my best friend.
What's she like?
She's awesome. She just wants to help me succeed in any and everything that I do. She probably calls me 5 times a day. We're always talking. She knows I'm here right now. She's probably waiting to figure out how it went. So we're very close.
Yeah, sorry, mom, I'm keeping him from talking to you right
It's
now.
all good.
No, that's really cool though, and your grandparents too. I mean, a lot of grandchildren have special relationships with their grandparents.
Yeah.
What's yours like with them?
It's awesome. You know, we lived with them for a long time growing up. They're just always just help raising me, help making me into a better young man that I am today, and just trying to make me who I am.
Yeah. Well, I gotta give her credit and them credit too, because every press conference you're well spoken. I mean, even before this, you had a long day yesterday, long day today with production day, and you're like, yeah, no, I'm happy to do the interview. Like the way your character and everything is just super impressive.
Yeah,
So I mean, that was going to be my next question: is where do you get it from? And I'm sure you get it from them,
Mm-hmm.
and probably your coaches too, that I'm sure helped raise you as well.
Yeah, really just. I mean, I love what I do. I love anything that and everything that has to do with sports and football, and you know, this is like honestly, this is what I've always dreamed of. This is always what I've wanted. So it's like when I get the opportunities to do these certain things, I'm never gonna be like, oh, I'm too tired or I don't want to do it. Like this is everything that I've wanted. So it's awesome.
So when did football first enter your life, and when did you realize that you wanted to play college football?
I started, I feel like a little later than most people. I really started 4th or 5th grade, I believe. And I started playing, and I didn't really think. So my first touchdown ever, I did a soccer slide. Like, you know how they slide on their knees? And then everybody was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I played soccer my entire life. But then ever since then, I started realizing that this football thing is pretty cool. Just don't get hit a lot. So that's one of those things. But I realized I wanted to play in sixth grade is when I really started watching the people that were in high school go to college, and I was like, I really want to do that. And I really think I can make it to the next level.
Well, I mean, you're what, a 4-star?
Yes, sir.
Man, that's crazy. And you had 2 1,000-yard seasons too, your senior year. So I mean, you were sought after by some SEC schools and Power now 4s. Used to be 5s back then. When did Ole Miss first enter the picture?
They actually, I feel like they came to me right after my junior season and started building that relationship. And Coach Nix, our receiver coach, was here at the time. Coach Kiffin, of course, and I just built a great relationship with Coach Weiss, and they told me how they viewed me and saw me, which is why I wanted to come here.
You answered every question possible about your relationship with Lane Kiffin in the last 48 hours. So I'm going to ask you a different one, but you mentioned Coach Weiss. What's your relationship like with him? Because we all know how you feel about Lane. So let's ask you about a different coach. How about Coach Weiss?
Coach Weiss is he's a really smart coach. He doesn't talk too much, but when he talks, it's always filled with knowledge. It's filled with, like, I don't know. He's always figuring out how to make the offense better. What I like about the offense, what I feel like could get better, and everything like that. And just how we can improve just the team, honestly.
Yeah. Man, he was hitting some bombs in the celebrity softball game, wasn't he? I only bring that up to you because I know you were there.
Mm-hmm.
He can really swing it, man.
Yeah, I got up there and then I got caught, so I don't.
That's true. Yeah, it did. It got robbed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I should have brought that up. Maybe I'll edit that out. Maybe I'll keep it in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he is a sneaky athlete, man. I've seen him play pickleball before too.
Yeah.
All right, one more question. I'm gonna wrap this up. A lot of your Instagram posts, you end it with Honeycomb.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know the genesis of Honeycomb. How did this begin?
So, like I said earlier in the podcast, I played on Cam Newton's 7-on-7 team. And if you know Cam, he has a nickname for any and everybody. If you like it, if you don't like it, it's going to stick. So one day we were out there, and he just started calling me Honeycomb because my hair gets, like, lighter in the summertime or whatnot, whatever. And it just kind of stuck. And then everybody in the football kind of world just started calling me, and it honestly just stuck.
Man, I feel like, if Cam Newton gives you a nickname, you got to run with it.
Yeah, you got to run with it.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet. And everybody calls you Honeycomb, too. It's like,
it was crazy because when I went to Westlake High School, some of the students, when I transferred in, they didn't even know my real name. Like, teachers and everything, they only called me Honeycomb. Honeycomb only. And I asked, I was like, do you know my real name? And they were like, I actually don't. So I was like, wow, it's pretty cool.
Those are the best nicknames.
Yeah.
When, like, you totally forget that somebody's first name is what their first name is because you just call them the nickname so much.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool. I've just seen you, in the vlog, everyone kept calling you Honeycomb, and I was just like, I wonder if it's a childhood nickname but Cam Newton gave it to you, man. That's pretty legit.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I know you've been talking for a long time. You had pictures and stuff earlier, so Cayden, I appreciate you, man. Thanks
Thank
so
you guys for having me. Howdy toddy.
Yeah, of course. Howdy toddy, man.
Yeah.